What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome to another Aether Raids Vault of Heaven run from my free-to-play account. And this time we do have Nidhoggr as the bonus, but I don't really have her. And I'm going to be using my Forma Brave Edelgard, and she was worth picking up. And I got the build which I did recommend in my Forma guide. And she's my best near savior and the only shield fighter armor I've got. And she can take on a lot of threats. I also have Attuned Hector as my bonus, and he is one of the best Far Saviors. I did spark him because I lacked a modern Far Savior, and the last Far Savior I had got was Winter Violet, so I just needed to upgrade. And I'm also going to be using Rearmed Leila, but she's not going to be as effective in the Astra season because Freyr is simply going to be cleansing any kind of undefended or flash status of her, so you need the other nukes to do the job. And I've got Brave Micaiah here to bust up the Far Saviors because she is extremely good now because of the Lin Ring, and she also has the armor effective damage. She is really versatile, and my core mythics are +6 Seidr. Hopefully I can finish her this year, and then I've got my +10 Reginn. She did get a refined, but not the best one, and she's mostly going to be repositioning things with her movement, and she has the innate Canto, so at least I don't have to use Sigurd Ring. And then finally, I've got Plumeria at +10. I was able to plus emerge her, many years back, and she has helped a lot, and she has also aged better now with the Lin Ring, as you can debuff the enemies with her dance in middle of the turn, and Freyr cannot cleanse it. And you can also give out the Hexblade status, which does help against Emblem Sigurd. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this run. I'm facing Darkholm, and they've got a Freyr with lunge. And okay, this is this layout. This is really popular. Even I'm using a similar layout. So they've got Attuned Hector ready for any kind of Lin with Deflect Missile, and Aegis with Emblem Ike Ring that has got +9 to their stats. Wow. That is quite a lot. And they also have the bonus stat. Yeah, I don't think Lin can kill him even with Dual Strike and Ymir, because Aegis Shield Fighter, Deflect Missile with Heidrun, Briar giving you the 5 flat damage reduction on the first hit. All is extremely powerful, and you would need some kind of specialized Lin Ring user, which I don't really have on my team. Leila is not going to be able to deal with him. They've also got a Hardy Bearing Sigurd. Okay. And then Heidrun, completely neutral IVs with Phantom Resistance. And then Gatry with Shield Fighter as well with Pavis and Fortress Defense Res for AoE tanking against the Sigurds, I imagine. And they also have the +9 Ike, which is the ring on their Hector, fortifications and counter control. So this Ike is going to be a bit annoying, and he's going to be endlessly surviving. And then they've got Sigurd Ring Freyr with Escutcheon so that he can survive. And then Dual Leon for just enabling the dual hindrance structure. And he has got the Lin Ring. Yeah, his sweep effect is still annoying though for a lot of the saviors. It's just that we do have a counter for his pre-combat damage. So I'll try and tank against this team actually and see how it goes, because I do have my own Attuned Hector, and I did pick up the Forma Edelgard, and she's going to be getting supported by Breath of Life, Micaiah here. So I don't really want their Ike to just initiate combat against me and then set up his own stone tiles with the fortifications that he has got. So just going to be having Micaiah here. It's all really up to Edelgard because they only have one ranged unit in Dual Leon, and that's pretty much it. So Edelgard will need to tank a lot of things. I would like to give the Hexblade status to Edelgard because that is going to be helping her in her fight against Sigurd. So just going to be dancing up, and we also get the debuffs. So I'm going to be having Seidr like this, and just gonna be ending my turn. There's the Breath of Life. We do end the action of their Freyr, and here comes Sigurd. We do have Breath of Life and Hexblade effect, so quite a bit of damage. Another action, yeah, he is not dying that easily. The Bulwark status from Hector actually helps quite a lot. So I wish I ran Wily Fighter, and yeah, their team is just set up in a way that he just retreats all the way over there, but that's fine. So I'll just go ahead and attack Gatri actually, and just go from there and just dance up my Micaiah and proceed from there, because there's not much that I can do unfortunately here. So I'll just stay over there and then swap places with her, and I should be able to kill yeah, Gatri just does not die here whatsoever. Thankfully, Sigurd is way out of the range to attack us. So I'll just go ahead and take care of this Gatri. That's their near savior gone. I mean, now I guess we can snipe with Hector and Reginn. That's pretty much it. But yeah, on the third turn, I am going to be having the movement locking again, so that's helpful. Here goes Ike setting up his stone terrain. Couldn't have avoided that because of his Celica ring. Definitely really annoying. Yeah, Sigurd ring, Freyr. He can only lunge, thankfully, so the Breath of Life helping against Leon. He already used his Lin ring. I can just take out the Sigurd, and that is going to be really helpful. Unfortunately, Heidrun is going to be inflicting the deep wounds. But yeah, I think I'll preserve my Lin ring for later on. Counter control is going to be stopping the movement, of course. Oh, wow. So close, but so far against this Ike. I don't think I really need the stone terrain anymore. I feel like there's Sigurd already gone. Leon is not a threat offensively whatsoever. Freyr is even less so. So just need to take care of this Ike and then go from there. So here we'll overwrite his stone tiles. And he does heal up a bit of HP, but we do set up the stone tile. So that's nice. And I think now Hector can pretty much take out this Ike. Hector is definitely really powerful, and now he also has the Hexblade, which I don't, yeah, it doesn't matter against this Ike, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this Emblem Ike. No more stone terrain from him, and now we do have this Leon who doesn't have the ring available anymore. Unfortunately, Hector is going to be getting hit by the Deep Wounds and Null Miracle. Deep Wounds is going to be cutting his Breath of Life healing, but Edelgard does avoid it. Heidrun is just in a really awkward position for me. So there goes Leon. I guess it doesn't matter because Hector is Hector and Leon can hardly do anything because he is a bit old. A little bit old. And yeah, that's amazing. Hector got the extraction and just ran away from protecting Leon. So, and now I can snipe duo Leon easily, as he is quite a bit annoying with all of his end action shenanigans. So I think I'll take it. So I could attack their Hector, but he is going to be doing way more damage. I'll set up my own stone tile here, I think. I'll just use my Lin Ring and snipe this Leon. So he's done. And now I think I could stay over here. Yeah, I could stay over here and then go like this to make sure that I can save against this Freyr. Hector doesn't really need saving because I do want their Hector to attack my Hector because my Edelgard is going to be doing forever 0 damage. So yeah, I'm just going to be having Plumeria like this. And Seidr can hardly do much. I don't think she killed Freyr anyways. Yeah, so I'll just have her like this. I'll just have her over here. And Freyr should be dying any minute now. Again, Heidrun is going to be inflicting all of these status effects. Actually, Heidrun attacks, okay. But she is really tanky, so doesn't take any damage. And there goes Freyr, just dying like that. The good thing is that their Heidrun does no damage, so I can just use her to stall and get to the pot. So that is actually quite beneficial for me, with the fact that she is just not at all offensive. Okay, Hector just killed Heidrun without any care in the world. So good to know that I'm not going to be getting stalled here till the end. So I could just use my Edelgard, and the fact that she does no damage to my advantage, and collect the pots here using Micaiah. I'll just have Seidr destroy this. So that's done. And then I can just protect my Seidr and make sure that I save with Edelgard so that Heidrun doesn't die. And Micaiah can just do this. And we body block this Heidrun.
Over here?
I can just go all the way like this with Reginn. Wish she had Canto after turn, 4. So, oh, okay. Heidrun just gets her action ended. She did have Phantom Resistance, so I didn't think that she would get her action ended. But yeah, Seidr surprising me right there, which is pretty amazing. All right, so let's just get the final pot here with Reginn. So this was a really challenging map that I couldn't just do mindlessly with Emblem Lyn because they had that Attuned Hector and +9 Emblem Ike Ring. So I'll take with, actually, Micaiah can probably nuke. Yeah, Micaiah does nuke, so that is going to be this map. The thing with these maps is that if you can tank Sigurd, then it becomes a lot better because Sigurd is their main muscle, basically, or like Felix, a lot of times. I'm facing an Arvel team who is tier 39, and they've got near Nidhoggr with Fierce Breath. Okay, that's a bit odd. And then they've got Brave Felix plus Rearmed with Emblem Celica and Null Follow-Up, which does make sense. And then Heidrun with Laguz friend Aegis. And they do have Bernie, who is definitely really good now with all of the tools, but she doesn't really have Lyn Ring. But she does have Verge of Death for the cleansing. And Leon is outside of the range of Freyr's cleansing, so I could try and snipe him. So at this point, I'm a bit allergic to snakes, and I do know someone who has expertise in exterminating such armors. I don't really trust Emblem Lyn to do it because of my experiences in Summoner Duels, and her name is Micaiah with Astra and Heavy Blade. Yeah, so Brattle Catria is back in the meta, it seems like, because of Lyn Ring. So this is going to be my team, and let us go. Their Freyr is not covering the duo Leon, and I'm able to inflict the undefended status on him. And I've also got Plumeria with Firestorm Dance, which is going to be giving the desperation to my Micaiah. So let us start. And I'm going to be inflicting the undefended status, so I'm able to just snipe this duo Leon on turn 1. And they don't really have any kind of counter control, so I'm going to be able to get away with it. So I'm going to just go ahead and destroy this structure. And then have Leila over here, preserving her Canto. I can hardly destroy any kind of structure here just yet. And then I'll just dance her up with Firestorm Dance. And she can just snipe Leon easily. We'll also break this so that Reginn is able to reposition
over here?
My Leila. So I can just go ahead and snipe this duo Leon. Catria, I guess, can use her harmonic skill, but that doesn't really matter much. So I'll just go ahead and swap here with Reginn, or, I could reposition, but this also works out, I guess. Yeah. And I'll just be outside of the range of Bernie. And then I'll just have my Brattle Catria over here. So snipe one unit, and then safety fence is going to be there. Actually, their catapult doesn't even destroy my flyer school. Okay, it's a 7 level catapult. Okay. Now I do have my Lyn Ring active, and I can just snipe with Micaiah. Micaiah is extremely powerful armor killer, and even more so if you lack Hardy Bearing like this. So she can just use the desperation out of Firestorm Dance of Plumeria, which is really good. And I've got her for using this because Lyn cannot kill everything. So Nidhoggr here is not dying, but that's fine. I'm just debuffed here and I can, you know, just give her all kinds of buffs and then go from there. So we'll just end the action and then debuff this Nidhoggr. And now I'm going to be able to kill Nidhoggr. Paranoia doesn't really save you against this because you don't have the same range as Micaiah. And it also doesn't trigger if you have a safe skill. So that's the snake gone with Micaiah. Yep. So Astra is really good for that. And I need Heavy Blade as well. I most definitely need to break the panic mana over here as it is definitely going to be a bit annoying. So I'll just go over here and destroy this. And then I am still in the safety fence range even against this Felix. So I'll just go over here. Hopefully I'm able to take him out with Leila. Yeah, Leila definitely will need to take him out with the lethality for me to proceed here. I think I'll give everyone the triangle attack and order status. So I'll just reposition Reginn. I do have the snack skill on this team on Reginn because she is mostly going to be doing repositioning.
Not my first choice.
So Brattle can always use her desperation. And Bernie is going to be reflecting the debuffs and everything. Okay, Leila, please kill this Felix with your lethality. Do not fail me. Oh, she fails me. So I think I'll probably need to extend the range of Leila a bit. And then dance her up with Plumeria. Give her the desperation and Hexblade and everything. And reduce the distance that I'm traveling to attack Felix. And also debuff him, I suppose. So let's do that. And let's just retreat with the Firestorm Dance Canto. I'm glad that I've got that Canto on her. And then... yeah, she does. Now she does. Okay, that's a relief. Otherwise, it would have been a bit troublesome. So I'm just going to be taking out this Felix here, which is going to be making it so that I can lock down Bernie. And then go from there. All right, get the debuffs. I cannot really attack Bernie right now because she is going to be having the Paranoia status, which definitely makes her quite strong. I think I'll just have my Leila swapped with Micaiah here.
A tough decision.
And then I need to lock down
Wait for me.
this Bernie.
Pressing ever forward.
So that is needed. And I guess I can reposition my Micaiah. And then I could go over here with Reginn. Yeah.
In stride.
Yeah, I cannot really attack Bernie right now.
Tough decision.
As expected. So we'll just have her locked down. And there is going to be the extraction and stuff. But thankfully, she doesn't have Lin Ring. Yep. So here comes Freyr and everyone else. So now I can attack with Katria and she dies to a Freyr. Do I need the harmonic button for doing that? The desperation and everything?
To be by his side.
No, she still dies. Never mind.
Wait for me.
She's not able to quad attack just yet.
Without a doubt.
But Seidr does her job though, which is amazing. So I think I'll use Seidr's combat, which I don't really use that much, honestly. So her quad attacking is awesome. And now
to be by his side.
I can have Leila quad attack Heidrun and kill her. And then I can swap places. Yeah, swap places with Katria. So let's go ahead and take out this Heidrun with Leila, quad attacking her like that. And then I can just swap places here. I can just dance up my Seidr and I guess I'll save Bernie for the last because Arvel could be nuked with Micaiah, so that's gonna be done. So I'm gonna be nuking this Arvel and only Bernie is gonna be left. I can only attack her right now because she does have the Paranoia status, so she can just Vantage me easily. So I'll just have Reginn be over here. Actually, I don't really need to have her like that. I'll just go over here And
Wait for me.
yeah, be like this. And there's nothing Bernie can do. She is just gonna be getting herself trapped. So in between these trees, I can just trap this Bernie.
Yeah.
And I can even kill her, but I'll just still collect the pots. She doesn't really have the Lin ring, so she cannot attack at the melee range. And now she's trapped. So now I can get the final pot here with Seidr. And now I can use the Seidr shell to defeat Bernie. I'm facing a Brave Felix, and they've got this desert map with the ice tiles and Brave Female Robin with canter control. So ice tiles were really good. They're still really good, but I think they have fallen off a bit because of Emblem Lin and how he can snipe. And they've got Duo Fjorm without a Hardy Bearing Sacred Seal, Thiazi with the Near Savior, and then Emblem Sigurd, and Heidrun with Laguz Friend Aegis, Lorather off-season with Barricade for preventing the blocking, the warping, and then Brave Felix here with Celica Ring, standard stuff. The thing with my team is that if they had Freyr, that would have been a lot better than Lorather here because he would have cleansed the undefended status. And that could have been a lot better so that they could have saved their Robin, because I'm just going to be sniping this Robin first, getting rid of the ice tile and the canto control, and then I can freely canto against their team, and then I shouldn't be having much trouble killing Fjorm. So let's start. And
Leave it to me.
yeah, I can kill Fjorm, no Hardy Bearing. I'll just kill this Robin actually first, because that is important for getting rid of the canto control. And then I'll just go ahead and have Sigurd, be ready for attacking. I think I can just end my turn and just be over here, I think, with Reginn. So got rid of their Robin, which is nice. And now there's no ice tile there to annoy me. Just need to take out this Fjorm. And you really need Hardy Bearing or Deflect Missile nowadays as your secret seal. So Potent Attack, sealing the deal, because Shield Fighter armors do not get the damage reduction against that. Now I think I'll just snipe this Felix here. So gonna be going like this. I don't think Sigurd... Oh yeah, Sigurd can reach me from there. But I can just reposition from there. So let's snipe Felix here. So he does have Celica Ring, so that's no more. And then I can just reposition my Plumeria out of the Sigurd's range, because there is the Pathfinder and everything. So that's done now.
Leave it to me.
I could have used Sigurd a bit better, I guess, and killed their Lorather, but I think I'm just gonna do that next turn. It's fine. I still have it, the safety fence, so it's not that big of a deal. Yep, so now what I can do is snipe their Sigurd. So that's done. That's a threat gone. And then I'll just go ahead and have Lorather die, because he's not getting covered by Thiazi. And I don't really kill Heidrun, so we'll need some ranged attack here. I'll just go ahead and snipe my enemy's Heidrun, so I can just go ahead and have my Plumeria danced up like this as well, and I will not waste her. Okay, yeah, Thiazi cannot be taken out. Yeah, I'll not waste her Canto so that I can retreat. So I can take out this Heidrun with my Leila. So I'm gonna be having my Canto, so I'll just use that. And Laguz Friend Heidrun going down like that. And I think I'll just be over here. Only Thiazi is left, and we need to get one pot. And by the end of turn 3, they only have one unit. It's funny that this Thiazi cannot gravity my Sigurd because he has got more HP. So that HP Ascended boon coming in play all the time, every time. So now I'll just go ahead and have Sigurd get the final pot. And then we'll snipe her with Lyn.
Let's go.
Yep, so that should be doing the job here. Wow, one shot. I'm facing a Marni here. Okay, so plus and merge with Emblem Micaiah, fodder from Rearmed Thiazi and Vengeful Fighter, likely from the codes and Guard Echo. And they have got Attuned Hector, okay, and Armored Beacon with Emblem Marthering, Hardy Bearing, and no Dragon Flowers, but plus defense, and he's in his bonus season. Unfortunately, their catapult does snipe my safety fence, so I cannot do the usual thing, and I will have to move out on turn 1. And then they have got Emblem Celica Ring, Felix, and Emblem Sigurd. And we have seen Marni, and then bonus Arvel. Okay, with Lyn Ring. And plus 5 merge. Laguz friend, Pavis, Heidrun, who is going to be quite bulky. Against this team, I could have sniped their Felix with my Emblem Sigurd because he's not getting covered by near save Marni, and I could have also sniped Arvel because they're not getting cleansed by Freyr. But I can try and tank it, and it is going to be on my Forma Edelgard to manage this Celica Ring Felix and also this Emblem Sigurd. She is going to be having some support though with the Stone Terrain and Breath of Life. And they only have one ranged unit, so Hector just has to deal with that and do the cleanup, and everything else is going to be getting tanked by Edelgard here. The thing about the Celica Ring Felixes is that you need to cover all of your units with your near savior, otherwise you could just, warp to the backline and then snipe your units.
A tough decision.
So I'll just have Micaiah over here. I'm going to be having my ring active from next turn, so I can just snipe from there. So that is also going to be helpful. And I'm just going to be having my Seidr over here. I could actually end the action of Felix, yeah. So that's just going to be helping me.
Why not?
And now I can just try and dance up my Edelgard, give her the Hexblade status so that she is going to be doing more damage to Sigurd. And yeah, I can just
Over here?
I could go over here actually. Yeah.
I won't lose.
And she should be able to tank. So there goes my safety fence. Yeah, I wish my safety fence wasn't threatened. Yeah, Felix's turn does get ended. So there's only going to be Sigurd, and that's not going to be a problem, really. And because of Hexblade, we're able to do a lot more damage. I wish I ran Wily Fighter though, to double and kill him. But, I have to run Mystic Boost Sacred Seal here because there's Felix right there with the Hexblade, and I don't want to die to him as my resistance is way lower than defense. Okay, so now I think, yeah, Sigurd is just going to be dying to Seidr, so that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't kill this Marni.
Will do.
Yeah, I wish I ran Firestorm Dance on my
Close your eyes.
Plumeria, but it's not the worst thing to save up my Lyn Ring, honestly. So let's just get rid of the Sigurd as he is going to be a threat. Otherwise, I need to move over here with Edelgard because I cannot really be in the range of the Deep Wounds effect of Heidrun. So need to do that, and I'll just be like this. And then I can just set up the stone tiles here with Edelgard, and need to make sure that everyone is covered by the near save because Felix is now going to be warping, going to be giving the Hexblade and everything to Edelgard, and I can actually be over here. Yeah, so Edelgard, Hector covering everyone.
Tread carefully.
Yep, so Felix is going to be warping like crazy. Arvel's debuffs are not the worst. I do have Mystic Boost Sacred Seal, so yeah, he's not doing much. And I mean, I'm not doing much to him either, but Hector should be able to kill him next turn and just clean up. Freyr with Sigurd ring. I've been seeing a lot of them. He goes back. And yeah, Arvel's Lin ring was active, so there goes that. And there Hector replaces my stone tile. Okay. All right, so time to kill this Felix. He actually does quite a bit of damage to my Hector. But that's fine. We do set up the stone tiles, which is helpful. And I can just go over here. And with the special, I do take him out. Actually, even Micaiah takes him out, so I think that's a lot better. So we'll take that. So now I'll just bait out their Hector with my own Hector. I can go ahead and attack Marni for a bit of damage, and I'm going to be healing up HP because of the Breath of Life, and I'm not going to be getting affected by the deep wounds here. And now the high mobility units have perished, so I can easily try and, you know, move around over here. Everyone else is going to be getting covered by Edelgard. This is that I want to take on this Hector, who is going to be quite bulky with my own Hector. All right, so I am on the defensive tile, and I'm also healing up HP. No deep wounds, nothing like that. There goes the rally up. Yeah, they did have the rally up, which is really powerful with the extraction of divine nectar. So my Hector just taking on their Hector. So that should be the end of Freyr as well. Yeah, Hector just hits really hard. Marni survived, but that's fine. We'll just snipe her. All right, so I'll just go ahead and snipe Marni. She lives with 1 HP. I think, yeah, I'm not having enough speed here. So I'll just go ahead and dance up.
Close your eyes.
And debuff this Marni. And now it should be, yeah. Now I'm able to double, and that's going to be it for her. Only Heidrun left, so that's not the biggest deal.
There they are.
Yeah, Hector should be able to do it. We're on turn 4, so a decent amount of time, I'd say. I'll just block the defensive tile from her usage because I don't really want her to, get on it and then stall me or something like that. So Edelgard does 0 damage to Heidrun, and Heidrun does 0 damage to Edelgard. So shouldn't be a problem. And I stall her instead, as I can just try and get to the pots, basically. Now I can just try and get the first pot here. And then I can just dance Edelgard and still be in the near save range.
There they are.
I'll just attack Heidrun here. I've got the pot, so no trouble now. Yeah, so this was definitely a threatening team, just smashing my fence on turn 1. But Edelgard, as per always, was able to pull through. Such an amazing Forma. She was able to tank back Felix and Sigurd without any kind of problem. And now Micaiah is just going to be finishing off this Heidrun. Got both of the pots here. I'm facing Crowexia, and they've got Marni. Okay, plus 9 Marni with twin near save. Regular Edelgard at plus 10. Legendary Myr at plus 10. And Saros at plus 10. This must be all of their plus 10s. Arvel at plus 10. Big Three Houses fan. Plus 10 Dimitri, and then plus 10 Fallen Ica as well. Alright, so these units are plus 10, but it definitely should be quick here with Lin. Sigurd just destroys this Marni with twin near save with AoE special. I mean, yeah, Marni unfortunately does not have an easier time with Weaving Fighter in Aether raids. Alright, so I'm gonna get the final pot, and then Lin is just gonna take care of Dimitri from a distance. I'm facing a team with Duo Fjorm, who has got plus speed IV and hardy bearing, and they do have a Heidrun, no Laguz friend, but still a Scotian, a Brave Felix with Gust, plus speed IV as well. They have spent the Ascended Floret on these units, and then Ploy, Arvel as the bonus. Freyr just to cleanse everything with Fierce Beast. Okay, attack defense excel. And Nidavellir, extremely underrated unit, honestly, with his pulse effects and everything. And then Emblem Sigurd with Emblem Marthring in the corner. So against this team, I can, not just snipe Fjorm because Freyr is going to be cleansing the undefended, but I can just break this structure and then initiate against them and use my safety fence. So that seems like a plan to chip down Fjorm. So I can just start with Seidr destroying this face statue. There is no counter control whatsoever. So what I can do is simply swap places with Sigurd and attack Nidavellir from here. They don't really have a near save. It's so important to have a near save. Otherwise, you just get destroyed by Sigurd or Felix. And if you don't have far save, then you're destroyed by Lyn. Okay. I think the debuffs are playing a large part. So I think what I'll do is just have Lyn be like this and then Dancer up. And now her blade session is fully active and she should be able to snipe. Okay, Fjorm is still living despite all of that. So it seems like I'll just have to use my Sigurd to get rid of her. And she just keeps surviving. So yeah, Hardy Bearing, Fjorm with Heidrun support surviving, even though in the trailer we were shown that she was dying to Emblem Lyn. So let's just go ahead and take care of this Freyr over here. And then there's going to be no cleansing there anymore. Again, they do not have any sort of counter control. So I can just go over here like this. And then I can retreat with Lyn. She does have the flat canto. So Sigurd Ring really helping here. And then I can just have him be over here. All right, so safety fence is going to be helping. Thankfully, their Sigurd is quite in the back line. So that does help quite a lot. And now there's going to be the undefended and the flash status. So we do not kill Fjorm even now. We do kill Heidrun, so I think I'll take it. And then I'll swap over to Sigurd and proceed from there.
Ready to go.
Yep, so that's their Fjorm done. And now I snipe their Sigurd easily. And I can also position myself so that I can snipe Arvel next turn. I also want to go ahead and make sure that I can get to the pots. Felix is going to be a bit annoying, but I am going to be able to take care of him and have Leila like this. And I can just stay with my units over here. So another turn of safety fence and only 2 units of theirs are remaining. And it is one of the stronger ones in Felix, but he is affected by the flash status and he doesn't have null counter disrupt. So he's simply going to be dying here to Lyn. And now we just have Arvel left. And then I'll just smite Leila, get this pot, swap over to Sigurd, and that is going to be the end of this Arvel. So that duo Fjorm actually making it so that my Lyn wasn't really able to do much, but Sigurd was able to cover for her. And this is why you need both near save and far saves, because there's just so many degenerate, insane nukes nowadays that will just destroy your team if you like either one of them. I mean, they still will if they have enough merges and tools, but still you need a bit of bare minimum to keep them away. I'm facing Garandos and they have got a Fomortes as their far savior plus 6 merge, but no shield fighter, weaving fighter, or wily fighter. And they've got Emblem Sigurd with plus 2 merge and Emblem Marthring, Heidrun with Aegis plus 6 merge as well. And then Attuned Micaiah with so much HP with Sigurd Ring, so she could spook the enemies. And then Mirabilis plus 4, Brave Bernie, minus attack unfortunately, and then Arvel as the bonus unit. The Hex Traps are the reason why I ascended the HP IV of my Sigurd, because felt like it was worth it as I use him a lot and you just need to be at 66 HP or above to be completely immune to it. So Micaiah here is going to be cleansing and I can just take out their Sigurd and just inflict them with the deep wound status. So they're not going to be getting the healing from the healing tower. And then I'll just take out this Fomortis, which wouldn't have been the hardest, as he did lack a lot of the modern skills. And then I can just go over here, I think, and then have my Seidr like this. And I am in the safety fence, so I could be over here as well. So safety fence is going to be helping. And then I can snipe with my Leila ring. Not Leila. And then I can snipe with my Lin ring. So need to get rid of this Heidrun. So let's do that first. And that's gonna be done. Yeah, she is a problem. And then I can take out this Micaiah, but I think what I'll like to do is just smite my Leila and then, you know, snipe from here so that I can use the lookout force. There is no counter control, so I can easily trigger it and swap here. And just get rid of this Bernie, get rid of this Mirabilis, and then trap Arvel in the corner and get to the pots. Alright, so turn 3, their bolt tower went off, but that's fine. We can get the final pot, and then Lin can just snipe Arvel. So I am tier 39 yet again with my free-to-play count, and this week I did lose 58 lift just like the last week, and this time I did use a lot more of the tanking strategy with Edelgard because up against a lot of you know, double saves, you can only pierce them with Emblem Lin, but sometimes you can bring triangle attack units with the Lin ring and then you can try and succeed. And this week definitely went well. I did not use any kind of ladders whatsoever. I was using Duma because my plan is to basically have Sigurd and Lin cover all kinds of space and, you know, just make it overwhelming for the opponent, and then Catapult and Duma can hopefully shatter their safety fence and they're forced to act, and it is going to be hard for them to get past my Attuned Hector with Hardy Bearing and against my Forma Brave Edelgard with Shield Fighter. So that is the plan, but a lot of times it did not work, which is kind of expected, but still it did work out a decent amount of times. So I'm pretty happy with it. I want to thank all of my team members for the constant support, and you can click the link on the screen right now to check out my breakdown of this month's weapon refines. And make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because YouTube sub boxes are about as functional as Emblem Sigurd against Shield Fighter Brave Edelgard. So with that, so I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.